Have you guys ever met somebody, right? And even before they open their mouth, you're repelled because they're just, it's like they're gloomy. It's almost as if, I don't know how to explain it, but you just don't want that energy around you. Hi Ekyvee Fam! Hey lovely people, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. And for those of you who are seeing this face for the first time on your screen, my name is 𝗘𝗠𝗔𝗲𝗃 up here on the screen, aka Ekyvee. You're welcome. And for those of you who are returning, my wonderful 100 subscribers who are returning, thank you for coming in. If you've not subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button so you can get updates from me. Utilize the comment section and give me thumbs up on videos you like, of course. No pressure. So for today, what we're going to be discussing, what we're going to be getting into is a new segment. It's something I've been wanting to do. So I'm going to be discussing on an interesting topic today, okay? However, before we get into the nitty-gritty of things, we have a disclaimer. Hold up, give me 1 minute. So, the disclaimers, okay? What you're about to watch has been created for entertainment, informational, and educational purposes only. Okay? I need you to understand that these are my opinions and mine alone. No pressure to you to change your mind on anything. My opinions, okay? I am not certified, neither am I an expert in most of the topics or in this topic we're going to be discussing. However, I'm giving my opinions based on what I know, what I've heard, what I've read, and what I have seen. Remember, this is not professional advice. My opinions are subject to change. We're open for diverse perspectives. Please keep an open mind. And viewers' discretion is advised. Anyways guys, let's get into the topic for today, okay? As you can tell from the thumbnail, I'm about to tell you my opinion on the statement. You hear people say, oh, he's broke, she's broke. Guess what? I don't think it's a bad thing. Yes, I said it. I do not think being broke is a bad thing. However, I do believe if you have a broke mindset, now that's a bad thing. So I need you to reorganize your thoughts, reorganize your mindset. You're not broke, you're pretty rich. I mean, take a look at me, evidence right before you. I'm not rich, but I'm in my pre-rich era, okay? So that means I'm not broke because I've decided that I'm not going to operate from a scarcity mentality or from a less than mentality. I'm working in abundance and you should too. But anyways, let's get into the full discussion. Why do I think that being broke is not a bad thing? And why do I think you should describe yourself as pre-rich? You know, your money has not come in yet, meaning it's on the way. Alright, so here is why I think that being broke, first of all, why being broke is not a bad thing, overall sense. It simply means that all your bills are paid for. Do you know what it means to go to bed at night knowing you owe no debt? The only thing is that you may just not have money for luxuries, you know, the extras. Hey, let's go for dinner at Slow. Well, I can't go for dinner at Slow, but I can order it. Hey, for less than half the price. Two different things. But then I still think you should reframe, instead of describing yourself as broke. Pre-rich. Pre-rich sounds nice, doesn't it? I like it, it sounds nice. Like you're in your pre-rich era. And here are my 5 reasons why I think you should do that. Number 1, you're simply shifting your mindset. Okay, at this point, you're describing yourself as pre-rich. You're not looking at yourself as broke. Meaning that you're already setting seeds, planting seeds for success. You're operating from a mindset where you get to understand that, listen, abundance is mine. I'm going to walk in abundance. My money isn't here yet, it's coming. That's number 1. So once you see yourself as pre-rich and not broke, even your appearance will change. Excuse me, look at me. If I tell you what it took to get this outfit going, this whole look going, you won't believe it. See, that's the whole point. Carry yourself like somebody who's about to step into their money era, okay? Number 2, pre-rich era, meaning you don't have money for luxuries, but you're able to invest in yourself. See, you're investing in yourself, you're building skills, you're probably reading books, you're registering to be in networks that you meet people who will elevate you, who will help you step into the place you want to go to. You're probably paying for school. Yes, some people are paying for school. And getting a degree is nice. Learning courses, you're just building yourself professionally and personally so that you're going to be a wonderful person. Listen, you don't want to be rich and be tardy. You don't want to be rich and be wishy-washy. When you're rich, you want everything about you to just be rich, including the way you carry out your tasks, the way you deliver on your deliverables, the way you even present yourself. See what I mean? Number 3, delayed gratification. Can you see the words we're using? So now you're in your pre-rich era. Yeah, not broke, not that other thing. And you have to make certain decisions. Now you're in your financial situation right now. Okay, your money is still coming. So, but right now, for what is available, you may not just be able to, put money in so many things. You may not be able to go on that trip you would love to go on. You may not be able to get that shoe you want to get. But you could pay for a course that will help you enhance your employment potential, your income generating potential, yeah? And in the future, you'll be able to get on that trip and buy that shoe at the same time without even thinking about it. See, that's number 3. Number 4, planting seeds. Pre-rich era is all about planting seeds. It's all about you dropping things that, will help you flourish in the future. You don't want your financial situation right now to be what defines you for the rest of your life, okay? You want it to grow. You want it to have branches here and there. So that's the whole point. So now, all you're doing is setting yourself up, developing yourself. Remember what we talked about investing in yourself in the previous point? That's where we are right now. And number 4, embracing opportunities. Listen, pre-rich era is all about opening your eyes and keeping your mind open. You cannot be rigid when you're thinking. You cannot be rigid in your pre-rich era. You cannot be rigid even in the relationships you decide to invest in or the relationships you decide to build. What do I mean by that? Very simple. You're possibly a type A type of person. Try making friends or building some sort of relationship with people who view the world differently from you. Most likely they're from a different background than you, different culture, different industries. Do you know that most of us learn things from other people in different industries? So you could be in the health space or in the creativity space or whatever, and you're learning things from somebody in automobile, in the automobile industry, or you're learning from somebody who is an engineer. It broadens your horizons, and that way you're opening up yourself for avenues of opportunities. Meaning, if you were tunnel, if you're in one direction, now you're a bit open, so that way opportunities can come from anywhere, and you never know, you could tap into something, and that may just be your stepping stone. Okay, that may just be the thing that takes you to where you need to be. And last but not the least, in your pre-rich era, you're building discipline, growth, resilience. A broke person who is operating from a broke mindset will not do that. They are just fixated on, oh my God, I'm broke. Oh, I can't do that. No, I won't do this. Their constant answer to everything is no. No. But somebody who is in their pre-rich era, yeah, you're building self-discipline. You're able to analyze your options. You're able to make informed decisions because in your mind, you're seeing yourself as, I'm about to step into my money. You're about to become rich, pre-rich, meaning before rich. You're getting there. So the decisions you're making is for that future self, not for you now. Because listen, who wants to stay where they are today? You don't want to look at yourself in 5 years and be like, nothing has changed. You don't want to do that. And once again, like I said, the fact that you don't have all that money now is not a bad thing. If you're going to bed with all your debts paid, meaning your rent is paid for, okay, your NEPA, your light bill, in Nigeria we call it NEPA, so wherever you are in the world, your light bill, your electricity bill is paid for, your heating bill is paid for, your water bill is paid for, your transportation to work and back home is paid for, feeding, no matter how little, is sorted out. You have something kept aside for health. Listen, you are doing very good, like you're doing well. You don't have money now, to go to Ibiza. That's okay. You could go to a beach house somewhere in Lagos. I live in Lagos, FYI, so I'm going to be speaking on my experience here in Lagos. You may not have money to go to Slow. I think that's quite expensive for the average person, right? But you can order in Uncle Stan's. You can order in some caterers to come cook for you for half the price. Listen, this enjoyment, we can enjoy this life but in different ways. And guess what? Once your money starts building up and coming up, hey, you can go to Slow every now and then. You can take a trip to the UK whenever you want. Yeah, you can buy those shoes you saw on the shop and you're like, I'll get you one day. So that's it. That's really what it is. Change your mindset, invest in yourself, and be the pre-rich babe or guy that you are as you hope for your money to come in. And once again, I really want you guys to really take a look at it. Okay, I'm an example. I'm in my pre-rich era. Can you tell? I look amazing. I look like a rich auntie, you guys. I look like a rich auntie. I wish I could get up for you guys to see. I'll put a picture of my outfit, how I look. Like, the way I came about this outfit, I feel like I should do a separate video for that, but I will not. Okay, so back on being in your pre-rich era, not seeing yourself as broke, how not being broke is actually not a bad thing. Let me give you some examples. My ladies, I know you guys can relate to this. You like the nice style, the fashionistas, and you've seen this dress you want to get, and it costs, for instance, say $500. You know that if you remove the equivalent of $500 in your naira, even if you're abroad, it's going to wipe you. You know that if you remove $500, you're not going to eat well for months. You're not going to, so many things will suffer. And like I said, seeing yourself as pre-rich is self-love, and you don't want to be malnourished or look haggard simply because you want to buy a dress of $500. But guess what? You could give your tailor, we have so many good tailors, you could give your tailor that style to make for you for 10% of the $500, meaning instead of paying $500, you're paying $50. You saved yourself $450. Listen, isn't that good? That's part of it. For my guys, you like to go out, you like a good time, you like to turn up, but you don't have to pop Azul, yeah, and all of those other bottles, because if you're honest with yourself, you're not yet in that that income bracket to pop those bottles and still go home with all your bills paid, and you're sleeping at night peacefully. But you could buy other things, whatever you guys like. Girls, I know we like cocktails and stuff. But for you guys, you can buy something else that is equally nice, you know, and go home knowing that your bank account is fine, your rent will not suffer, your feeding will not suffer, your health will not suffer. I mean, that's the whole point. Hey, look at my gilly now. Check me out. Anyways, so that's it for me on being broke being a bad thing. No, it's not a bad thing. Just change how you think about it. Pre-rich era, baby. Just look at me. Imagine me with a nice purse, nice heels, and I step up. You will not know that I do not have $500 in my account. You will not know. You will not know that I don't have ₦1 in my account. Right? You will not know. But then again, I look like $1 million and I feel that way too. So my point is, I hope you guys understood what I'm saying. Treat yourself as you would treat your future self. Make the decisions you would make for your future self. Yeah? Build those stones. Put those stones. Layer them up for your future self. Because listen, it's better to be seen as broke today, but not on the streets because you made a bad financial decision. Trust me, it will save you a whole lot. It's better to be broke and know that your family is fine and all of you are fine, meaning your basic necessities are not suffering. That's all I have to say for you, sweetheart. This pre-rich baby's out.
No matter the matter, I'll be rich till I die.
So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this segment. Should I call it episode? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this episode because more are to come. Remember, if you've not hit the subscribe button, please hit it. Drop your comment and let me know what you think. Are you in your pre-rich era or are you just flat out broke? How do you carry yourself? Are you carrying yourself like somebody who doesn't care about themselves? Or are you carrying yourself like somebody who gives a damn about you? Yeah, about how you love yourself. Well, FYI, in my opinion, I do think when you change your mindset to thinking or regarding yourself as pre-rich, that's a form of self-love. And self-love is important in anything we're doing, yeah? How you present yourself, the choices you make, laughter, everything, your countenance actually. Your whole, have you guys ever met somebody, right? And even before they open their mouth, you're repelled because they're just, it's like they're gloomy. It's almost as if, I don't know how to explain it, but you just don't want that energy around you. See? Do you want that for yourself? If you don't, begin to give yourself a little self-love. And one of the easiest steps to get into self-love is what? Describing yourself as pre-rich. Pre-rich, okay? And for the layman, meaning for the people who don't give a fuck about you and go around calling you broke, leave them where they are. You know who you are, you know what you're working towards. Leave them there. Let them stay there. You work on yourself, you invest, you keep doing your thing. Take it one step at a time. It will pay off, I promise. That's that for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Bye. Excuse me, please give me my glasses. I need you guys to really take a look at my full outfit. You know, I want this for the disclaimer, but just said. Okay, what do you think? It's recording? Oh, it's recording already. Okay.